But yeah, the unfortunate thing is I think they discontinued the PS2, didn't they?
Yeah, the PS2 is officially gone.
So does that make people able to build clones of it, or?
Doubtful. That won't be possible until the patent runs out.
So how long was it until? No. Man, that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
That really sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't until about sometime in the 2000s that people were able to make clone NES consoles.
Wow. That's a sadness.
There's a lot of things about the NES that makes me really sad.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really sad the fact that there was a prototype of the Japanese copy of Monster Party, which was only released here in the United States. For whatever reason, the Japanese game was never made, and it was the source material for which all of the censorship was eventually changed. When the game was released here in the United States, Monster Party, only 40% of the game was left.
Oh my god.
Yeah. A shit ton had to be changed to fit Nintendo's strict censorship policy. Most of it was because of gory imagery, and other parts was because of actual movie monsters, like on the box cover.
That's why it gets so screwed up.
But yeah,
So that's why you can't, like, some of the rooms don't have monsters.
and why some of the stuff that they say doesn't make sense. Like for example, the plant that you fight the first room in the game, it says "Hello, baby." It was a reference to "Hello, baby, you know what I like."
Mm-hmm. Audrey 2.
Yep, it even looked like Audrey 2. But then they had to change it to look like some kind of eggplant with teeth.
It's just, like, probably way too many licenses that they had to get.
But the really sad part is that a prototype surfaced at a Yahoo auction. And the buyer spent about $6,000, $7,000 for the game, something around those lines. And the guy who had the cart, he wasn't a part of Namco. He got it from a friend who used to be in the industry. I'm assuming working at Bandai Namco. And the guy who had the cart never bothered to dump the cartridge.
God! Fucking damn it, dude.
Yeah. And the new owner, we have no idea if that person ever intends to dump the cartridge. So yeah, there's a possibility that the original Monster Party may be lost to the ages.
That is a sadness, dude. That's terrible.
It's very terrible. We'll never know what the game originally was. We'll never know what the story was like. I mean, it's fucking tragic.
It is. It really is. God, why did Nintendo have to be idiots back then?
Because they wanted to appeal to everyone at once.
Well, look what happened to WWE. It became shit. Learn from that, Nintendo.
They couldn't learn from WWE back then. I mean, this was back in 1990, 1991? No, it had.
Oh yeah, it could have. Remember all the horrid decline of the WWF? Wasn't that?
No, it didn't happen yet. They were still riding high on Hulk Hogan.
Wasn't it like until 1993 that the WWF got uncovered for steroids and all that sort of shit?
92.
And it wasn't until 1997 when the New Generation era came and just, yeah.
Well, that was because of the steroid trial. They wanted to make it look like that they were not juicing, so they gave their world title to someone who obviously was not juicing. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Personally, I never watched Raw back in the day, so I could tell you that I hated I actually hated the Attitude Era. But I always used to watch and enjoy their pay-per-views. So, I don't know.
I don't know either.